Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Now we are coming to the lesson number 26. So before we proceed to the next chakra, what is the next chakra? Sahasrara. But we are going to talk about the Soman Chakra, which is the Upachakra of Sahasrara. Its location is straight behind the Manam Chakra, on the other side of the head. So here is the Manam Chakra, behind here it is the Soman Chakra. So if you want to know where exactly Soman Chakras is that, when we put, turf of hair, what we call the shendi or kudmi, you might have seen a lot of pandits, they put a knot here in the hair. Here in this place, they put the knot, and that is known as the kudmi or shendi, turf of hair. They tie it, the pandit, and that is the place is what we call as a Soman Chakra place. Normally women also what they do, they tie up when they are going to the place of worship or some homa or something is happening at home, puja is happening at home, the woman will tie the hair and put a flower around it. So that is what we say, it's when any spiritual practice when it's happening. So even in other religions we have seen they put a skull cap, or they will put the sari above their hair, or some cloth cover the head like this, or they put even the turban. So all these are connected to keep the Soman Chakra with a lot of pavitrata. Pavitrata is, very clean and pure form. So because it's a spiritual, it is connected with the spirituality. So it has to be highly respected place. So we have to be very careful when we are. That's why even the small children, when they fall, they should not get hurt here. We will be very careful. We make sure that this place is protected, because that is the place of spirituality and also bliss. And especially if you see that another way to know how it is, where is Soman Chakra, when you are doing namaskaram or taking blessing from elders, when you bend, the place which comes in front of their hand, when the elders want to bless you, the place of, the space which comes exactly below their hand, that is the place. When you are doing like this namaskaram, this place comes in front of their hand, and that is the place is Soman Chakra. Because when the elders bless you, they bless wholeheartedly, genuinely, Sukhi Bhava, Sumangali Bhava, or Arogyam Bhava. All your health should be fine. Anything what they are blessing wholeheartedly, that comes through their hand, the vibration, and it touches the Soman Chakra. Soman Chakra is completely a pure form of spiritual place. So this is the place from where the power of their blessings move from the middle of their hand to the back of the head of the receiver of the blessing. So this place is the Soman, is a seat of blessing and positive feelings. Okay, let us see what all is how many petals are there. Soman Chakra, which is the Upachakra of Sahasrara, has 16 petals. All are positive. First is Krupa or Daya. What is Krupa or Daya? It is compassion. Next is Dheeraj. What is Dheeraj? Patience. Patience. You have patience for learning anything. Nothing should be done in a hurry-burry. when you have take time, each word, go through very patiently, wait to understand. That is what we needed, Dheeraj. Next is Satyanishta, that is integrity or honesty. Very, very important. A person should be honest in their deed, their words, their actions, everything. Fourth petal is the dhairya, that is the courage. So, dhairyam, see, there is a fear petal in the Manipura chakra. So, when we want to take out the fear, no point in going on saying, I got fear of this, fear of that, fear of this. No, always say, whatever you are having fear of, face it again and again. For example, if some student is having fear of maths, which is very common, going on saying, I have fear of maths, it won't work. Instead of that, if they start doing working maths again and again and again, they will get rid of it. You are having fear of public speaking, going on saying that I have fear of public speaking. No. Face it again and again. First 2 times, 3 times you will fail. People will laugh at you. Everything will happen. But when you face it again and again, automatically the fear goes away. And the other way also is to increase this dhairya petal. Increase the strength of dhairyam petal. When the dhairyam becomes more, automatically the fear will go. Isn't it? So, we have to work on this petal, courage, dhairya, that is courage. When you work on it and making it more stronger, automatically your fear will come down. And you will even the anxiety which will suddenly come, the environment or the conditions will get the anxiety. That also you are able to very nicely face it and come out of it. Because you are dhairyam, you have the courage in your mind, in your heart. So all these things. So how to improve that, I will tell you. Next comes vairagyam. After a certain age, it has to become. When you are looking more for spirituality, vairagyam, that is the detachment, especially material detachment, has to come with the age. As you are aging, slowly get detached towards the worldly pleasures. Slowly. Not it cannot happen. In earlier days, there was a very nice this thing, vanavasam, sannyasam was very practiced, very, normally it was practiced. Now, very rarely we see people going for sannyasam. Vanavasam is out of question. Only we go for forest, safari, tour like that. So, here vairagyam, you are staying in the family. Same time, you develop detachment. When you develop detachment, you are happy, your younger generation is also happy. Because there is a generation gap. Then we need not interfere into their life. Everybody has got their own priorities. So, we have to allow them to, they say no, live and let live. That let go. Vairagyam is nothing but let go. That let go, when it happens, you are at peace. I feel that, every individual, and especially after certain age, have to practice the detachment so that they become more towards spirituality. Next comes pratibaddhata. What is that? Commitment. You are committed to something, fulfill it. First, think 4 times before you commit for something. Don't blindly commit for something and then say, oh my God, I cannot do it. I leave it in halfway. It is wrong. That means what kind of impression you are creating. You should have commitment, wholeheartedly commit for something. That is what your commitment. So that is the next. What we are seeing is the manodrishti, sakaratmak manodrishti. What is sakaratmak manodrishti? It is the positive attitude. So when you are, the previous one commitment I said no. So commitment, when you are doing, you see it is more the sakaratmak manodrishti, in a positive attitude, with full confidence. I have committed, I am doing it. That's what is the confidence. And you can do the positive attitude. You see only the positivity. Everything has a portion of positivity and negativity. Nothing is 100% positive. But if we keep on looking at the negativity, we can never proceed. Out of all the negative, like in that lotus tank, you can see the water when they sing, all muddy, murky water. But in that you see the beautiful lotus coming out. We are happy to see the beautiful lotus and we ignore the murky water or dirty water around it. Similarly, in a people also, when you are meeting somebody, when you are seeing somebody, see the positivity. What positivity they have, what is the brightness they have, what is the good quality they have. Ignore the negativity. Everybody has, nobody is 100% perfect. So, not necessary that we have to only look at the negativity. See only the positive. Automatically you will overcome the negative feeling towards the other person. Next comes jigyasa. Jigyasa is wonder. You understand something suddenly, something new you are learning. Immediately your jigyasa, something new and new, when some new subject, like in music therapy, now I am talking so much about. So when you see about the chakras, you wonder, my God, this was there, I never knew about it. So the jigyasa to know, understand it more and more in depth, it automatically happens. So you will more and more you dig into it, more and more wonder. You will come through so much of something very new, and you will feel more wonder, that feeling, ashcharya, that will almost, it will be all over the body. Then you feel the ninth one, that is the romanch. That is what? Goose pimple. The more and more you are exposed to new things, or the ashcharya chakit, when you become wonder, you feel goose pimples, romanch, all the, your hair will stand up, your hand and legs and all. You'll feel something, oh my God, such a beautiful thing. This is a new knowledge I am getting. I never knew about it. So much wonderful it is. So all these things happen. These are all connected to the Soman Chakra. The 10th one is the tears that flow in deep meditation. This often happens with me. When I am into deep meditation, automatically the tears flow. And that is connected with the Soman Chakra. 11th is Aikyam. What is Aikyam? Unity, cooperation or harmony. Very necessary. If you are saying that, I want only this, if I have my own pillow only I can sleep, then you can never go for traveling. You can't be carrying your pillow everywhere, wherever you are traveling. So whatever is, given to you, whatever food you are able to get, when you are wherever the new job you are going into, attending for the new job, it may not give all the comfort which you may like to have, but you have to be in harmony with the place so that you can conduct your work peacefully, happily. Similarly, for any new family, when you are entering into a new family, understand, cooperate with the members of the family so that, there is a peace, there is a santosham, happiness. So harmony is very necessary. We have to be in harmony with whatever we are, wherever we are with whomever we are with, whichever place we are with, we should be in harmony so that sukham, we get the peace, we have the happiness. So that is very, very important. Next is Gambhirya. That is what? Majestic, magnetic personality. When the Soman Chakra is very active, automatically you will see the Gambhiratam. Have you seen the Pandits who are very scholarly Pandits? When they come to, there is kind of a tejas in their face, especially the Vedic Pandits. there is a tejas in their face, majestic look. They may be very short made, but there should be a magnetic personality. You immediately feel like getting up and doing a namaskara. So you might have seen people with various, when in your life you may be meeting people who are having that kind of a tejas on their face, the magnetic personality. Immediately you feel like getting up, giving respect, doing a namaskara or wishing or, greeting, all that automatically. So the magnetic personality, the majestic, the Gambhiratvam attracts people, the attention of the people. They stand out in a crowd. That is the Gambhiratvam. Next is Prayatna. What is Prayatna? Effort. We want to achieve that. Just saying that, somebody, that is also I have seen. Your good period, your lucky period is started. That doesn't mean that you sit with holding your hand, sitting on the chair, waiting for something to happen. It will not happen. We have to do the prayatana. We have to do the effort. Then it may work. Sometimes what happens, we do work, we do keep on doing, but hardly any fruit comes out of it. Some success, some percentage of success may come. It may not be as much as we expected. It may be little lesser than what we expected. But sometimes when your time is very good, little bit of effort and you will get the full satisfying results. So prayatna, we have to do our effort. Nothing will come, sitting in one place. We have to work hard. We have to put on our effort. Then only anything which has to happen, any goal we have set, any, yes, this is what I want to achieve. So, you want to achieve, you want to this thing, you have to keep on working towards it. You may face failure, you may face, you may fall down few steps, but that doesn't mean that you have to lose the track. Keep on, learn from your mistakes. Yes, you have fallen 4 steps down. Again climb, keep on climbing. Someday we will reach our goal. That is the prayatna. What is the 14th one? Is excellence. Shreshtham, excellence. When you do good prayatna, you will get excellent results. Automatically you will get, achieve your effort. The result of your effort will come, excellently. So this is what is the excellence. The 15th one is Sujanatva. What is Sujanatva? Generosity, being charitable. That also a very good positive guna. Where, look for somebody. Generosity, that doesn't mean that, every day you do dhanam as you want and whoever it is and all. No. Look for the needy people who really need. Feed the people who are not eaten for days together. Pay the fees for somebody who is want to study and unable to study because of the financial condition. Help them, because nothing like Vidya Dhanam, doing Vidya Dhanam or Annadanam, these are all some of the things only we have to do it towards the needy people who really need that. So then there will be a bliss. Then you can feel the satisfaction that yes, I had done, I helped somebody. That is what your satisfaction comes. Next is the sthirata. What is sthirata? Steadfastness. That is standing for whatever is happening, whether it is good, bad, very difficult time. But you are not losing your balance of mind, balance of emotions, balance of physical health. You are holding on to it straight, and that is the sthirata. Like the bhumi, we say, no, the sthirata. Sthirata is, use strength. The strength of being same, whatever, whether it is bad time, whether it's difficult time, whether it is a crisis time, when you hold on to yourself, not becoming a prey, you are not becoming a victim of something which is difficult, that means you are having sthirata in your thoughts, your actions, your planning, your analyzing, everything there is a sthirata. So that is what is the 16th petal. Now we come to the swara. What is Soman Chakra? For that it is the Kaisika Nishadam. Kaisika Nishadam of Carnatic music, which is equivalent to the Komal Nishada of Hindustani music. Komal Nishada. And Western, what is the Western note? It is A sharp. So Soman Chakra is also often connected with the pineal gland. So you can connect it through the Kejri Mudra, rolling the tongue, along with the Moolband, lifting the Mooladhara Chakra and holding it. Mooladhara Chakra, you hold it in and out the breath. Roll your tongue. Roll your Kejri Mudra, roll your tongue, and then along with the Moolband, that is the closing the and lifting the Mooladhara Chakra and holding it. And then you say Ni. This is the Komal Nishad, that is the Kaisika Nishadam. So how it goes? Pada Ni Ni Ni. That is your Soman Chakra. That is the Kaisika Nishadam. So this connects with your both your Lalana Chakra and Soman Chakra. So that will facilitate the bliss of meditation and spiritual practices. So this is your Soman Chakra. So you can practice even Akara if you want to sing. So it is the feeling, the vibration move between your ears and balance the right and left brain functions. Kaisika Nishadam is very powerful. So when you sing only the Kaisika Nishadam of any ragas, more like, Kaisika Nishadam is in Karahara Priya, you are having Kaisika Nishadam in many of Karahara Priya Janya Ragams. All of them will have this swara which will help you to feel. So automatically even Todi has it, Todi Ragam of Carnatic music. So these are all, it vibrates between the ear and also balances the right and left brain functions. So that is your Soman Chakra. I hope you understood Soman Chakra very well.
Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.